Everyone, welcome back to my latest rally trapping video. In today's video, I'll be showcasing some clips from the Mini Titan against the KPS guild. So I'm going to be going against MK3 and KPS in today's video. It does look like there's a double set on me, but I will assure you that is not actually a double rally. That is just two guilds rallying me because my shield dropped. So I did show the stats of my construction gear kind of right before the video started, so if you want to go back and check out the stats, they're around 630 mix in the construction gear right now. I also will be using the real gear in today's video because my fake gear is not jeweled. So anyways, so the first rally is going to be against KPS here. I am planning to let them counter me, and I have been doing this more often, just letting the first rally counter me, and then it basically gets more people going, more guilds going, kind of catches them off guard. So even if you counter them on the next time, sometimes they keep going. So you'll see that in today's video. So this guy wasn't very strong, and when I do let people counter me, it's usually someone who's not strong. I'm not going to let a max account counter me on the first rally because I'll lose all my troops, and I am only running like 20 million troops, so I can't let a max count counter me in construction gear on the first one. If I was running like 30 million troops, sure, I could actually do that because then I'd have a little bit buffer, but in this case, obviously could not do that. And the second rally is coming in right after that, so I am getting ready for another rally to come in. I did put the Pack 5s off the wall in between the rallies, just so when they scout me, they don't think I'm online. So gonna put that back on right before the next rally comes in and get ready, go into the watchtower, switch over to infantry just in case. But I think because I let them counter me on the first one, I don't think they're going for inf. I think they're going for something else. So now that they know I'm offline, it looks like they're gonna be going a different rally and probably resetting inf on me. So I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're trying to bamboozle me. Maybe they were thinking that their rally would do more damage. I don't know what of the two, but that full counter only did about 2 mil to me, so 2.1 mil. I did get into my tier 4 a little bit on that one though, but it's not too bad. So now that they've seen that I have been countered, there's a better chance that, yeah, they will probably go for just straight up inf on this guy, and this guy's quite strong. So this is the guy I didn't want to counter me pretty much. So I was going to counter him either way. But thankfully the KPS guy wasn't super strong, and that happened. And it looks like they also reset another rally. And this guy's also really strong, so they have quite a few strong leads. None of these guys are max accounts. That person kind of comes in a little bit later in the video, but they are definitely Titans / top tier accounts. They have 11k heroes, bunch of RVAC stars. So anyways, so Marquis coming in here. I'm going to be putting the Pack 5s on the wall. I usually put the Pack 5s on the wall for these like Titan kind of looking guys or max accounts, especially if I'm going to be planning to take it in construction gear. It just helps a ton. So anyways, going to go infantry just in case they do a bamboozle again. So let's see what they're setting here. It's straight up inf, which makes sense because the first rally did counter me. They did carpet it decently fast, but nothing to catch me off guard there or anything like that. Gonna swap back to the normal familiars. And then the other KP guild is still going, and I believe I captured his leader. Yeah, so they obviously thought I was offline, and if you let them counter the first time, the chance of them using a bunny is actually way lower, because again, they think you're offline. They think they'll get their leader back pretty much right away anyways, since they'll burn you, and they don't really bother using the bunny, so you end up getting more leaders. You end up catching them off guard, all that stuff. So letting them counter you the first time is fun. As long as the first rally lead isn't a max account, then it's not so much fun because they'll do like 10 million damage. So anyways, so it looks like KP Mac, even though they know I'm online, is still going to be going for it. Again, this guy's pretty strong as well. 600 plus artifact stars, like 190 castle stars. So again, either top tier account or Titan, somewhere in there. Again, gonna put the Pack 5s, just again, strong account. And then let's see what they're sending. Probably inf, because they thought I was offline and they haven't reset. So Let's take a look and see. Yeah, it's an inf rally, so just gonna go over to Cav. They're not even carpeting, so I'm not sure if they're just not paying attention, because obviously I countered the last one or what's going on here. Good imp set there, really strong. Now they're kind of speeding up, but I mean, if they're trying to catch me offline, and as you can see, they've already scouted me, so they do know I have swapped my pack 5, so I'm not like super worried about them getting my scout now, because 3 people have already got it, so. And I've countered them twice in a row, so they know I'm online. So, anyways, let's take a look on. Looks like MK Snooshoe is going to be next, and this is the max count, 881 artifact stars, max castle stars at the time. Let's take a look at the damage. They did Bunny and Blackwing, but the Blackwing is not going to do anything because my infirmary is already full. The guy does have 2 11k heroes, a pretty strong account. Since they know I'm online, there's no point in me sitting there anymore. I mean, I've countered 2 people. They got the scout with my pack 5s. They know I'm online, so might as well just port to the Wonder. Also looks like I'm a little bit scared of burning, so that's why I go to the Wonder here. I don't really worry about burning because in this case, I'm gonna be putting my real gear on. And you probably don't get to see me put my real gear on very often because I usually use the fake war gear, but I'll put the real war gear on for this guy. I mean, I'm not going to take in my construction gear, so I don't really have a choice but to put my real war gear on. And in this situation, I had planned to actually teleport away when the rally walked, but I didn't put my random relocator in the right spot, so you'll see when the rally walks. Anyways, so 10 seconds. I'm just going to pull out some troops just in case. I usually keep a bunch of troops in the sanctuary for this situation since I've lost a ton. And I'm going to put the war gear on right away. And then I'll check the watchtower. Or actually, I already assumed he was going mix, I think. And I was going to port. But then I was like, oh no, I didn't get the relocator ready. So I'm like, I'll wait till the rally hits at this point. So, and then swatch my war gear off. Spoiler alert, they don't go again after that. Because obviously, after you see that war gear, you're not going to go again. They did use their bunny as well. I mean, not surprising. So 1.2 mil from that. It was kind of like a 622-ish. I don't know what that one is. Decent amount of tier 5 in it. Let's take a look. That's not the guy who went. Where's Snooshoe? Or Shunshoe. That's his name. Anyways, I did about like 800k to my front line, and then the rest was pack 5s, I guess. Decent war gear as well. 215, 165 blessed. Pretty good max account. Not Emperor account or anything like that, but decent max account, and obviously it wasn't going to do a crazy amount of damage just because I had the real war gear on for once. And take a look at one last time. We'll go through all the reports. Kind of like a 622. I did take it in, 311k heroes. He lost 75k tier 5. I guess he went a little bit higher on this tier 5 count. And they did bunny for that one. Then there's Mac here. Again, decent account. 1.3 mil. I did counter him in the construction gear. Double 11k heroes, so pretty strong. And then next guy was Marquise Who. Again, another really strong account, 130 blessed. Not quite a max account, but right there. 1.7 mil. Again, he was a little bit stronger than the last one. Yeah, it was just pretty much all into my Cav there. Again, 2 11k heroes, so again, a pretty strong Titan there. And then this guy was the weakest one of them all, and this was the one I obviously let counter me. They did have a decent tier 5 count, so that's why I did a decent amount of damage, 1.3 mil. Obviously, if they had less tier 5, it would do less damage, or if I had jeweled properly for getting countered, because that's another way, instead of just having range jewels, because they're not doing anything against a Inf Blast. What I could do is just go all cav and maybe range HP would probably be better. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. I will have some more videos coming out soon. Probably, I'll try to get 3 or 4 in the next week so you can take a look at those, and eventually I'll catch up. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.